Hey guys, it's Reese. Welcome back to the channel. I just thought I would let everyone know I'm so sorry that the Q&A thing could not happen in the first one, and I do totally apologize for that. And the main thing that happened is, time got the best of me, so unfortunately, that had to happen. Sadly, that there was no Q&A in the first live, and I'm not a fan of that. And I know from my subscribers or people who come to my lives, whether they're a subscriber or wanting to subscribe to learn more about things I do on my channel, I don't feel happy that they didn't have time for a Q&A thing in that first live either. So I am truly sorry that the Q&A thing couldn't happen. But let's put that aside, or behind us now, because once the hockey games are done and the video game thing is done, I'm only choosing one video game thing to play, not like two, three, or four. Even though the mobile device baseball game counts as one, I'm technically going to be doing two different games, but I'm only going to choose one on the system, and that's either Forza or MLB. So yeah, and given the fact I tend to do more Forza than MLB stuff, it's probably going to be the baseball one. But given the fact that I don't want to go too long for the live, I'd rather choose the shorter one, which would be Forza, because you can just free drive around in that game, and it's way more fun to just free play in Forza without having to do a race thing all the time. I mean, that's the whole point of Forza Horizon, is to just go anywhere you want, or if you want to do a race, just do a quick race and then you're done. And the races take less than 30 minutes or an hour, I know that, just depending on how fast your car is. But then when you think about it, all your other competitors have their cars about the same stuff as you or faster, because you have to upgrade yours. So yeah. Anyways, let's get this game started. Nope, it's no good. And it's 1-0 or 0-1 because France scored. And the assist goes to everyone on their team. The goal goes to the EB110 SS in blue. Right. No goal. No goal. And that's still no goal. He stopped both of them somehow. He stopped 3 shots. No goal. Germany has been shut down so far by France, and I mean, can't blame them because France is 2-0, surprisingly. And speaking of 2-0, they've scored the second goal, and it's 2-0 now. Well, it's not looking that promising for Germany, I will say that. It's not looking promising for them at all. And it's 3-0 now. Looks like France is just about to shut down Germany in this game. Oh, and that hits the player on France and goes out of play. And it's 4-0 France. Wow. This card has 2 goals. Nope. This one has 2 goals. I believe he has a goal and he has a goal. And that's how it's 4-0. Yeah, that seems about right to me. Yep. Because I know I haven't seen him score 2 or 3 goals, and same for him. And still no goal for Germany. My goodness. Everything's not going their way so far. And that's out of play. That's really not going to help them whatsoever. Germany calls a timeout. put a new player here in the game. Well, not so much a new player, but a new recolor of player for their team. Because I believe I had the red one play for them, but I'm not sure if it did. Did they score? No, they didn't. That was an interesting shot, and somehow their goalie finds a way to stop it. And somehow he finds a way to stop that one too, as France thinks they've won it 5-0, but they haven't quite yet. Still no goal. And Germany's tried everything to score, and they can't seem to score. And it's over. France wins. Well, that was pretty much a sad defeat for Germany, as they are now 0-3, just like a lot of other teams are. Right. Well, now since that's done, we can finally get the teams their fourth game done, and then the playoffs will start the next day. Oh, and also, I'm not doing a wild card thing because, that just messes up the standings completely somehow, because then it makes, like 2 or 4 more teams have like slightly different records than everyone else. And yeah, what I mean by that is like, before the official playoffs stuff would happen for like, the quarterfinals, semifinals, then the actual finals. Yeah. They would be, 2 more wins ahead of everyone or 2 losses behind everyone, and I just don't feel like doing that. So, yeah. Now, Germany cannot play USA in the final game because they just played them last time, so, yep. Did NASCAR play Japan previously, or did someone else play NASCAR? Oh, that's right. NASCAR played Sweden, and they won that game 5-2. Well, I mean, based off the teams we have, we can do USA, Sweden, Japan, NASCAR, Italy, and United Kingdom. But given the fact that Germany just played France, one of these 2 is going to have to switch and play them instead. Yep. Right. Well, the teams are set. That set. That set. That set. I will be back really shortly. I'm back. And to make things go by a little bit more quicker, I think it's best if I do the teams that are, closer to me first, which would obviously be these two, UK and France. Now, given the fact both of these teams are undefeated, someone is going to lose. I don't like doing it, but someone is going to lose. Actually, this one didn't play, so yeah. Alright, well, anyways, back to this now. I'm not starting the playoffs, obviously, as I said before, because then if I did, this live would just be longer than I wanted it to be. I mean, I'm already up to like almost 15 minutes. And it's 1-0 France. Well, anything can happen, but given the fact that France's goalie was way better than UK's goalie in that previous game against Germany, it was, yeah. I don't know if UK has a chance to win against them. Goal 2-0. No goal. Goal! And it's 1-2. Wow. Somehow they got that past the goalie, and that's kind of showing a slight sign of weakness for France after their goalie shuts out Germany 5-0 somehow. And it's 1-3. Don't think UK is going to win, but you never know. And it's 2-3.
Right?
I'm doing another live right now. No goal. And he was all over the rebound. UK didn't even come close to stopping him from that one going by. And wow, the goalie didn't even move, and it gets past him, and it's 3-4. And it's 4-4. Next one wins. Oh, and UK had a chance to come back from behind. Wow. Out of play. Penalty, delay of game, France. That's gotta hurt. Because then that. Hold on. And he couldn't get it away. And UK wins on the power play. UK has beaten France on the power play 5-4. That's going to be huge coming into playoffs time. France, one of their best players, was out, and as a result, ends up causing them a loss. A bad ending season loss to another undefeated team. And UK jumped to a perfect record. Yep. Well, that's gonna hurt for France. France's season comes to an end for their regular season in the 2022 one as a heart-wrenching loss in overtime on a power play 5-4. I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for stopping by Super Diecast Customs. I was going to do it in the first live, but time got the best of me, so I wasn't able to do a questions and answers thing about cars and video game stuff, or show the 6 to 8 cars I opened in the first live before I was officially ending the first live. So because of that, both of those will happen in this live, unfortunately. I did find 6 to 8, 7 to 9 cars today at Walmart. 2 different Walmart stores, actually. So yeah, that was good for me. Alright, let's get the next thing started. Trying to get the teams that are playing next closer to the playing area, so that way I don't have to, wait as long to get them. That's if they will cooperate with me, obviously. Because one car did not want to cooperate with me. Alright, let's get this USA game underway and done. I feel like USA is just gonna shut out Sweden somehow. But you never know, anything could happen. No goal. Hit the goal line. It almost got a penalty, but not really. One nothing USA. Nothing USA. 2 different players have a goal so far. Nothing USA. not a goal. That's barely a goal, and it's 4-0 USA. Everyone scored on USA once, and the Corvette scores twice. Is that a goal? Just barely, and USA wins 5-0. And USA captures first place 4 now, depending on if the other 4-0 team can win. Well, correction, they've tied for first actually with the United Kingdom. So they've captured a first place tie against UK for record so far. Well, I wouldn't say against UK because they didn't play them, but what I was trying to say is that they have captured a tie for first place with USA and UK having the same record of 4-0. So, yeah. All right, that game's done. On to the next one. And then after this, only one game left, and then on to the video game stuff. Yep. And it's 1-0 NASCAR already. No goal. Out of play. He scored the goal before he hit the player, so I'm not sure what they're going to call here. They're going to say no penalty, and the goal stands because he hit him after the goal had already been counted. So it's now 2-0 NASCAR. That was weird because it looks like it should have been a goal in interference, not goaltender interference, but interference for hitting this car a little bit because he wasn't an active player with the puck or near the puck at the time. 3-0. Wow. That number 11 car sure knows what to do when he's given the puck, and that was score quick goal. And it's 4-0 NASCAR. I think this new NASCAR team is just going to be hard to beat. And they score. What? Japan scores, and it's 4-1. Wow. Was not expecting that to happen. Out of play by a long shot, and that's going to be a delay of game call on Japan. That's got to hurt. And they score again, and it's 4-2 now. Japan's coming back. Power plays down to a minute 40. hits the goal and goes out of play. Japan's trying to score another short-handed goal with 1:32 left on the power play. And they do. It's 4-3. They have 2 short-handed goals and 1 regular goal, I believe, before the penalty happened. Or do they have 3 short-handed? I don't know, but either way, they are making a comeback somehow. And it's over! From way out past the halfway point of the car hockey place, the number 88 one scores, and it's game over. NASCAR wins. Well, that was a quick game. Having that flare out for Japan really gave them a surprising chance that no one saw coming, as they scored like 2 or 3 shorthanded goals. And somehow that wasn't enough. NASCAR was just too much power for them to beat. Alright, well, that game's done and over. So, yep, on to the final one. Oh, did I change Japan? No, I did not. I meant to change Japan's record to 0-4. You know, and surprisingly, ever since Japan has gotten rid of their best player somehow, which was from a few seasons ago, I can't remember what season that was, they haven't been a playoff contention team quite recently. They'll end up winning like 1 or 2 games, and that's about it. If not, then they end up losing like 3 or all 4 games somehow and become an underdog team to possibly watch out for come playoff time, but I doubt they will do anything crazy big. Well, with that game done, we are on to the last game of 2 teams that aren't doing so well. Both of them are winless so far. Did I change Sweden? Oh, that's right. I forgot to change Sweden's record when they played USA. Going to have a different approach for Germany today for the cars they are using. Same for Italy, surprisingly. All right. Well, once this is done, I will just do some quick video game stuff, and then show the new cars, which, you know, one is down there and the rest of them are actually up here. So, yeah, shouldn't be too hard to show them then. Once this game is done, I'm just going to put all the teams over there and then show the new cars. And Germany strikes first. It's 1-0. Germany scores again, and it's 2-0. And it's 3-0. I think they can't seem to stop this Porsche somehow from scoring. Nope, they can't. It's 4-0 now. Germany's about to shut out Italy, unless Italy out of play, and that's pretty far out of play, and that was by their best player, and that's gotta hurt. Not so fast as they substituted another version of the same player, and I wonder if that's gonna affect them or not. Nope, it doesn't, and Germany wins it on a short-handed game and 4 regular goals. So they shut down Italy completely, 5-0. I don't think anyone saw that happening. I know I sure didn't expect that to happen out of this game. Well, Germany is officially 0-4. Well, correction, 1-4. 1-3 actually. My bad. Italy's officially 0-4 too. Surprisingly, there's 1, 2, 3 0-4 teams, and 1, 2, 3 4-0 teams, and only one team that's 1-3 and one team that's 3-1. So I'm no numbers and math person for sports or car sports stuff, but something is just I wouldn't say bizarre or out of the blue weirdly happening somehow. No, it's just that the chances of something like this happening are very slim in real life sports where anyone goes a perfect season for something. Well, time to do the video game stuff and then show the 8 new cars. Although given the fact that one of them's a Porsche, I may not need to show that one because I've only shown it once before. But I'll just get it ready anyways, I suppose. I'm just going to get the show and tell cars ready, so that way I don't have to waste more time doing that. There was... Oh, that's right, 9 cars actually. Was there 9? Yeah, there was apparently. Yep, there's 9 cars actually that I'm going to be showing, but not until the video games part is done though. Which is why I have to figure out which game I'm going to play by going over here. And to be honest, it's probably just better off doing Forza anyways. Because it's way easier to do, and it takes way less time to do. So I'm just clearing some stuff off over here, mostly just NASCARs and a few other things. Weird. I think I might have just gotten a gift from someone in the barn. Okay, that's weird. The Forza server is not working. Weird. I was right. I do have a gift in the barn. This Super Iron Man has almost 1,020 horsepower. Alright, well, let's see what thing.
Wow, that's generous. Well, just the spirit of Horizon, isn't it? Should we send a thank you?
What car did I get? I think I may or may not have already had that aerial car, to be honest. Well, okay, that's weird. I'm not connected to the Xbox network? What? Okay, well that's weird because I can use the DLC cars, but it's saying I'm not connected somehow. Weird. Really weird, I will say. Well, I've never been in this car before. This Apollo IE thing, and it looks really cool and futuristic like. Purple, I think. This car is. Well, I think that's decent amount of video game stuff done. Just because, 15,000 XP from this car? Wow. Oh, it's just a news thing. Yes, I needed that badly. Well, time to show the cars and then call it a live. Though now that I think about it more, I need to think of the best way to show these cars. So I'm just showing the new cars and not all the cars. And I think the best way to do that is have all the cars I'm not showing a little bit more, out of reach for now, I suppose. Well, not quite yet ready. Although technically, that one was already shown, so it doesn't need to get shown again. Alright, well, there's the cars. these are my newest cars from today, actually, from 2 different Walmart stores. And the only one I found at the other Walmart was the Hot Bird. That's right, my closest and local Walmart, that's closer to me, didn't have this one. So we had to go up, the road about 20-40 minutes maybe. I'm just estimating how long that drive was, and this was there along with a few other things. They had, I want to say, 3 to 5 Shelby 427 Cobras, the SC ones from Q-Case, which apparently all of the cars did A-Case surprisingly, which means they're all carryovers from Q-Case into A-Case somehow. And yeah, all of the red Shelbys that I found, the 427 SC Cobras from the 1960s, like 65 or 66, none of them were supers at all. I knew they weren't supers because I didn't see the TH symbol on any of the cars. Same with the Golden Pagani. None of them said ID on the card, so I didn't find the chase ID of that. And then this was just bought because I'm trying to get 100 NASCARs that race in, Xfinity Series, Cup Series, Truck Series, basically all the NASCAR series that really were part of the official NASCAR racing series. Not those stock car ones that, Hot Wheels, Matchbox, or Maestro make. Because, some of those Hot Wheels ones did race, but not all of them, obviously. Because, not all of them have sponsors or whatever, so yeah. So yeah, these are all my newest cars in total. And yes, I do have the Mighty K. So yeah, if anyone wants to see one of these 9 cars up closer, please just let me know. If not, then I will gladly answer questions about video games or cars. Hey, the real Cynthia. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. This is the ending part of the live, and I'm trying to get it to be about maybe close to 50 minutes long, but I don't want it to be like an hour plus long, because people don't have time to watch stuff that's over an hour, unfortunately, because everyone's busy, sadly. So yeah, that's kind of sad, but unfortunately, it's reality. Everyone gets busy with a lot of things somehow. So yeah, if anyone wants to see one of these cars close, because I just showed these 2 up close, and I kind of showed that one up close. Might as well show them up close anyways, because I know that was the Mighty K. And I already showed that one up close, actually, not too long ago. This is a K truck. It's a Japanese, city truck thing. Even though it looks weird, it says, "Do not underestimate the power of these trucks," apparently. That's what the facts or fun stuff about the car said on the back of the card packaging. So yeah. This is the Mazda Ripu truck and its newest recolor in orange. And I actually gotta say I like the orange the best for this one. This is the Greenwood Corvette. Newest color variation for that. Now, this is technically a Pontiac Firebird from the late 1970s to possibly early 80s. This is Hot Bird. It's just another name for a Pontiac Firebird from the 1970s time. Probably from the mid to late 1970s, that is. This is the newest Porsche 935. And I gotta say, Hot Wheels could have done way better on the details for this car. Because seriously, there's no taillights and no headlights for it. Given the fact it's a race car and it's a brand new one, I understand that, they're trying to base it off the real thing. But the real thing's going to have real working head and taillights somehow. Or if no headlights, they're going to have real working taillights. This is the custom Honda N600 in the teal blue or blue-green color. And this one doesn't look that bad either. This is just a regular version of the Chase ID. It's not the Chase ID. It's just a regular basic mainline version of the Chase ID, the Pagani Huayra. Now, given the fact that I just realized that all of these were carryovers from previous cases, this is very unlikely to be a Chase ID for a case because, Q case was I believe it was Peter Kilcase of 2021 cars when this was officially the Chase ID. So yeah. Sorry, I have to get rid of something. Alright, well, this is the GR Super in yellow. It's the newest color variation. Well, one of them anyways, because I believe there's a black one for GameStop exclusive, but I'm not quite sure though. Yeah, that pretty much wraps up this live, surprisingly. And that's pretty much it. So, bye everyone. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked and enjoyed both lives I did today, because there was another live before this one, but that was as of like 1 or 2 hours ago, actually. So yeah, be sure to watch that live too, because that had some fun stuff in there too when I actually opened these cars, by the way. So yeah. Anyways, I'm going to be using this car because this is now my fastest car down my Hot Wheels 6-lane track. It's the F1 GTR from 2022 B case. And this is the first time it's a mainline car from Hot Wheels, actually, because more often or not, they have used this F1 GTR from McLaren, which is the race car one, that can go like 220 to 240 miles per hour, I do believe, from its V12 engine, more than 600 horsepower, as a premium car, like premium, race car series or other premium car series from a few years ago. So yeah, if anyone beats this, it will be my new fastest car down my track. However, given the fact this is a NASCAR, this one will compete in a different thing and go up against my fastest NASCAR, which I put somewhere else. Oh, it's over there. It's over there. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye. And just be on the lookout for other live streams or videos I do about cars or video game stuff on my channel. They may or may not be as long every time. Some of them might be shorter, some of them might be longer, I don't know. But just, I'll just let you know when I do my next one. My next one's probably going to be a racing thing, because as you can tell, all of these cars will go up against each other and see if they can beat this one to be my newest fast car down the 6-lane track. Because that's the one I use for car racing now, just because the 4-lane one seems to have lane 3 go up before lane 4, and sometimes lane 4 goes up before lane 3. And that just seems like something isn't quite right when the cars are hitting the lane buttons or lane number thing to go up. It doesn't go up as quick as I thought it would, so that's why I no longer use the 4-lane track. I just use the 6-lane one now. I will use the 4-lane, but just not that often, though. Bye now. Oh, and also, the Toy Car Hockey Playoffs will be sometime this week or weekend. I'm just not sure when that will happen, but that's going to be its own separate live thing, though. So yeah, just be on the lookout for that too.